I guess you can't please everyone, so why do we try? Greetings, people of the internet. I'm Scott with Serkworks Art Labs. Welcome, mad creators, to the underground laboratory where we create robots, aliens, zombies, and other imminent threats to humanity. And this one may be a little bit of a rant. We'll see. Of course, usually the rants are sparked by a comment, and by and large, I have a pretty good community here on YouTube. The mad creators are pretty awesome. You guys are not like, it's just not indicative of what you would think from the typical, oh, don't read the comments and everything. I usually get a lot of really great comments, but every once in a while I'll get sort of a, I don't know, maybe a nasty one, or maybe not even so nasty, but just something that's kind of like, it sticks in your craw or whatever like that. And as hard as I try, I shouldn't let it bother me, but I let it bother me, and I don't know why that is, but that's kind of what this video, what I want to talk about today is, you know, because I'm a people pleaser, I want to make people happy, but you cannot make everyone happy. And I think if you try to make everyone happy, it's just going to be a recipe for disaster. So it's my continuing, you know, battle, my journey to try to let that stuff go and just focus on the stuff that I want to do and how I want to do it. And because I think there are a lot of people that do want that. But so anyway, long story short, and when I say long story short, this is kind of the problem that I usually run into with these comments, are like, get to the point, old man, or something like that. You know, when I do these videos, I do them because I like doing them, and I like talking with you guys, and I like to create community, and I like to invite you into the underground lair and all that stuff. Some people don't care about that, and that's fine. They just want, they just want the tips. They want whatever they're coming to get, they want that fast. And I understand that. I'm the same way with certain videos, but I never leave. If I go to a video and it's not what I want, fine, it's not what I want. I realize that these people aren't creating these videos for me. If that was the case, that's sort of a privileged position to expect, you know, somebody to create videos specifically for exactly what you're looking for. And there are people that do expect that, and that's kind of what this comment was. It was kind of like, is there a timestamp on this video? I get a lot of that timestamp and everything. You know, that's not what this is about. And the information in this video, there was a lot of information that I was giving out, and this wasn't one in the beginning where I just rambled on for a long time like sometimes I tend to do. And maybe I'm doing that now, I don't know, but it was different aspects of, it was building up to something. There were different aspects, different help, you know, little tidbits of helpful information I was giving, but those weren't the things that this particular person wanted to know. They just wanted one particular thing, and they were upset because that's not what I gave them. And, you know, so, you know, and I try to respond to all my comments unless it's just super nasty and there's just, you know, so I just responded. I said, you know, sorry I wasn't, you know, thinking of your particular needs when I created this video. Hope you find what you're looking for. That's all I can do, you know. I mean, and a lot of times when I do that, I will get a response back from somebody saying, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I was kind of being a jerk or whatever." Because I think when you're hiding behind the anonymity of a you know, just a screen name or whatever, or you're just commenting, you're not thinking of the person making the videos. And this particular video, not all my videos have a lot of views, but this particular one has a decent amount of views on it. So you might think, oh, this person's not going to respond to me anyway or even care, because that's typically the way videos that have a lot of views, they just don't, people don't, you know, get back to everyone, which I try to do. So when I do get back to somebody on a video like that, a lot of times they're like, oh man, I'm sorry, you know, because they're not thinking of you as a person, somebody who is creating things. Basically, you know, newsflash, I don't make money off of this YouTube. I get a very small bit of money, but this is not, I can't live on this YouTube. I can't even, you know, I might be able to go and buy, you know, coffee or something. But I do this because I like doing it, and because of a bigger, you know, trying to get out there, let people know who I am, and there is some value in that and everything. But I'm not making money off of YouTube. I'm doing this because I want to give back, because I kind of wish that YouTube was around when I was coming up. It would have been so helpful. I would have learned a lot faster. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So I want to talk about this whole thing of why do we try to please everyone? because it's impossible. That's an impossible task. You cannot please everyone. So why do we try that? And maybe we shouldn't try that. Maybe we should focus on, you know, kind of what we want to do and not worry so much if everyone likes it or not, because not everyone is going to. So I'm going to get to this drawing. Okay, so we're doing another blueprint style drawing, and this time I am the character that I'm working on. These are all robots, but this particular robot is a robot pizza delivery guy. So, and the reason why I kind of want to, why I thought this might fit in, because talking about pleasing everyone, I was recently listening to a podcast. It's called the Perspective Podcast, not to be confused with the 3-Point Perspective Podcast. But Perspective Podcast is hosted by Scotty Russell. He's a designer, he's a hand letterer. He's sort of the face behind the Perspective Collective, which is kind of his company is all about, and his brand is all about helping people build on their side hustle, because he's got like the full-time job, but he's working on a side hustle, and that's kind of what he's all about and everything. But it's a good podcast, very motivational and everything, lots of great tips. But a lot of his work incorporates pizza. He's always talking about his love of pizza, but that's the thing, everyone loves pizza, and that's kind of one of his topics that he talks about. He says, you can't please everyone, you're not like pizza. I'm paraphrasing, but I think that's kind of what it is. But yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, like everyone, more or less everyone likes pizza. I mean, there's different kinds of pizza and everything, but pizza is one of those things that's almost universal. There might be a few people out there that don't like pizza. I've never met any, but yeah, but you're not pizza. You can't please everyone, and I thought of that when I kind of got this comment, and because part of me is really trying to get away with this idea of just trying to please everyone, because you can't do it. And when you got a YouTube channel, there's no way that your content is going to work for everyone. Not everyone is going to like your content. But when I get a response like, oh, I think it was something like, oh, 17 minutes, I just want to know this or whatever. Okay, that's fine. But I think part of it's not just trying to please people. But when I heard that comment, I was like, okay, geez, what can I do to change things if people are annoyed? And this is just one person, and that's the weird thing. By and large, most people like my content. I would hope so, or they don't leave a nasty comment or a criticism like that. And and that could be the case. I mean, a lot of people, if they don't like something, they're not going to just put a comment telling people they don't like it. I mean, there's content that I watch, and I don't leave, saying I don't like this, because haters hate, creators create. I mean, if you're creating something, that's awesome. Just because I don't like it I'm not going to leave a negative comment. But I started to think, well, how do I correct this? Do I start cutting my intro short? Do I just get right to the point? But that's not the kind of videos I want to do. I want to talk about, I just want to be myself, and I want to talk with you guys. And some people don't like that. Some people do, and those are the people that stick around. But that's the kind of videos I want to do. Now, there's all kinds of stuff that I could do that would probably help the channel out, get more views and all that kind of stuff. But it would get to a point where I'm not enjoying myself. I'm not able to be myself, because I'm just like, okay, here's the intro, here's what's going to happen, here's 5 tips, and then I'm out of here. But that's, and that would probably please a lot more people, because you would see whatever the thumbnail says, whatever the title of the video, and you get right to it, and that's fine. And there's a lot of videos like that. I mean, when a while back, I needed to replace my garbage disposal, okay? And so I'm looking for videos on how to replace garbage disposals, and I'm looking at the length of the videos, because that information is there before you click on. And I'm not trying to find a huge long one. I want to know kind of what the easiest way to figure this thing out is. And if I find out that that's not enough information, I'll go to a longer one. But I'm not going to click on like a longer video and then just leave a comment saying this. I just wanted to know this, So, but those type of videos, I'm not there for kind of a personality or anything.
but you never know. You might click on one of those and find somebody that you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. I kind of like how this guy or gal presents this particular information or whatever. And it may be to the point where you like it and you want to watch more or whatever. If it's, you know, this guy's got some great handyman tips or whatever, maybe I'll subscribe or whatever. And maybe some people find my videos like that too. Maybe they just go there for facts and they're like, oh, this is kind of interesting. You know, this guy's got this underground layer and this green lab coat. And I understand that is not for everyone. Not everyone wants all that stuff. They just want the tips. They just want the facts, and they want to get out of there. And some videos I'm like that. But you know, but that's not why I do videos. I mean, I do want to help people out. I want to give people advice and I want to give people tips, but I want to do it in my own way. So that's kind of that's the thing, and I've got to get away from this thing of letting that stuff bother me, because no, I'm not gonna change the way I do something because somebody wasn't happy with the video. That's just ridiculous. And as much as I want to be liked and I want to please people, and that's something I've always had throughout my life. I mean, I don't want to upset people. I want to, you know, I want people to like me and stuff, but you know, some people, there's nothing you can do to please them. So, I mean, trying to do that is just ridiculous. And kind of going back to this expectation that some people have when they watch a video, that this person on the other end of the screen has designed this video specifically for me, and it needs to be exactly what I want. That's just a level of entitlement that I can't even fathom. I don't know how somebody gets to that point where, you know, where they can think like that. So, I mean, because that's the thing with YouTube. That's why I've got, you know, the whole haters hate, creators create. I've got t-shirts of it, all that. So, well, actually, I took the t-shirts down, so never mind. If you're looking for them, email me. I can show you where you can still get them. But that's neither here nor there. But just that idea. I mean, people who are creating things, they don't have time to complain about stuff. They're on to the next thing, and building things instead of tearing things down. And you know, with YouTube, it's just such an incredible thing that all this information is at your fingertips. So if you watch a video and it's not what you want, okay, fine, go on to the next thing. I mean, there was a time when we didn't have this luxury of every single thing we wanted to know being out there. So if you have to kind of watch a few videos that aren't exactly what you were looking for, I'm sorry to tell you, I don't feel sorry for you at all, because I mean, to me, this is great. I mean, if I have to weed through a few, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, this is all free. We're not paying for this. Now, if I went and paid for a course and I didn't get out of it what I thought what I put into it, what I was expecting to get, I would be a little upset. I may want my money back, but this stuff is all free. I mean, people are doing this, you know, pretty much, you know, for me, I'm doing it because I like it, and you know, and I shouldn't let this stuff bother me so much, but you know, it does a little bit, because I'm just of the opinion that, you know, this is, and maybe it's me because I'm older and I was around before the internet, and I have no idea how old the person was that commented. You know, but if they're younger, and this isn't to bash younger people, but just if you are younger, you got to understand that this is an incredible thing, and you should be happy that this information is here at your fingertips. And you know, because before, I can't tell you, like, if I wanted to learn something, having to track down an expert, and experts weren't very keen to share what they knew, or you know, go in books and research all this stuff, and very hard to find what you were looking for. So it's just so simple now, that if, you know, again, if you can't find what you're looking for, you know, just keep going, but don't complain about it. I mean, I just, you know, so, but I'm not, you know, I'm doing my best to try to start saying no to things and just do what I want, because there are people that like what I like. There are people that like my videos for what they are, and those are the people that I should be pleasing, not these fly-by-night people that come in and, oh, this isn't what I want, you should do this or whatever. You know, that's I have no interest in pleasing those people at all. There's enough people that kind of like what I'm doing and everything, and I want to keep continuing to do stuff like that, because that's the kind of stuff I want to do. And if people like that stuff, then welcome aboard. I'm going to keep doing it, and not that I'm not going to take suggestions from people. If people got good ideas, stuff that they want to see, let me know. But I'm going to do what I like doing. So remember what Scotty Russell says: you can't please everyone, you're not pizza, and here's a pizza robot.
All right, so there you go. There is my rant on, pleasing people. Or I don't know, was that a rant? I don't know. I think I will, in the description of this video, I will put that it's a rant, because one thing, if people see rant, it's like people like negative stuff, and I try not to put too much negative stuff out there. And if I do, I try to put a positive spin on it and give some actionable things that you can use, rather than just saying, oh, this thing sucks, or this is why this sucks. And there's a lot of videos out there. I personally try to avoid those videos, but not everyone does. Those are typically the ones that are the most popular. But the reason why I put rant on this is because I think if I put rant, people are going to expect me to kind of go on and talk about, whatever. That's the idea of a rant, that you kind of, ramble on and everything. So you know what you're getting into, because the intro is a little long, and I'm going a little long right now. So at least you'll know what you're in for. So hopefully you won't get one of these comments like, timestamp. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. That is all. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Also, you can follow me at Serkworks on social media, and now you can support the work that I do on Patreon. Do you like making comics? Then go to Serkworks.com and pick up the Comic Maker Starter Kit. It's packed full of fonts, brushes, templates, and more. And best of all, it's totally free.